This will be my first solo commentary on the Academy series of GAVRA Racing. So we have a whole bunch of new drivers here. We've got, we have already 10 minutes into the qualifying. We have got Albizane, which is actually the first GAVRA Portugal 1 champion we've got. And we've got a lot of new people here. We've got Anderson Tell, Fantinetti, F7C, Captain Koons, Chimera, Dragon Dark, Grease Monkey, FFS, I will not tell you what that stands for, DWH, Glory and Cypher Knight. So these may all be future GAVRA racers in the higher tiers, you never know. Qualifying so far, it's really close between the top 4, only 2 tenths separating them. The rest is also quite close, and the whole field covered in 4 seconds. So it is quite close. Let's see if Anderson Tell can improve on his lap time. You never know. Yeah, 1/10. One moment. Yeah, he did get up to pole position, and Fantinetti just improved immediately. I will turn off my notifications real quickly so you don't see the big black spots in the way. Right, we're back. And it seems that Fantinetti is already improving on his lap time even more. We'll go into cockpit cam. It's a really short track. It's the Red Bull Ring National Circuit. Only, let's count, 1, 2, 3, like 5 or 6 corners only. We've got the corner a bit. Penalties are on. I don't know if this will invalidate your lap time. We will see. Anderson Tell has improved up to provisional pole. What can Fantinetti do? He will stay in second. Albizane. I think it's the first champion, actually someone with a championship ranking, going back to Academy. I do not know the exact reason for that. It's very interesting though. He has won the Formula Golf Championship on Portugal 1. So it is quite interesting to see him in Academy. It's not often you see someone go back, actually. Seems like he is struggling a bit. He might just be warming up the tire for the next lap. See if anyone else on a lap at the moment. Grease Monkey improved slightly. Let's see what FFS can do. He has someone behind him and I'm not sure who that is. Does have a bit of damage. Oh, he's 4 tenths up. He has got someone on his tail. He may give him a tow down the straight. They will go side by side into the corner actually. He did improve, but not enough to improve his position. Let's see, who is that in the black car? That was Captain Koons. He is currently in 5th place, 7 tenths adrift of the first man here, a 59.9. I think that's quite a decent lap around this track with this car. See if Albizane is on a lap. He's coming to the final 2 corners. I do apologize if I sound amateuristic at the moment. This is the first time I do commentary on my own, so I'm not quite used to it yet. See, F7 comes to the line now. Not an improvement. Quite consistent on his lap time. There's a car going straight. I don't know who that was. It might have been FFS. No, it wasn't. He was in a blue car. It was someone I do not know. He's in the pits again, either way. Oh, cars are going wide into the first corner. I have not tried this car on this track, so I don't know if that will invalidate the lap time. They might use it as a bit of a runoff to get a better exit down the straight. Let's see if I open up the stream on my YouTube app to see if I can actually be heard. Can I be heard? Yes, I can be heard. That's good news. Alright. Let's see if there's anyone improving on his lap time at the moment. Fantasy comes to the line. It is an improvement. Oh, only 100th of a second difference. That's very, very, very close. Could have been pole. It's really a ball battle at the moment. Let's see what Albie Zane can do. He's already proven himself in GAVRA. Let's see. It's Vectro we're streaming, mate. It's the first time I'm doing this on my own, so I hope you are enjoying it. Normally I just co-commentate. So I have to keep it a bit talking. It's not easy, but I think I can manage. F7, he is currently in 4th place, 5/10. It's the difference between the first man. See if he can improve any on his lap time. No, he's 42 seconds down. There's not going to be an improvement. Grease Monkey did improve a bit, but not his position. DWH, not an improvement. Who is this? That's Chimera, I think. Yeah, Chimera, not an improvement. DRA, let's see who that is. That's Dragon Dark. Also not an improvement. Let's see what DRE can do. Oh, I can scroll down. Drew the Great, yeah. See if I can improve any. He is currently just under 5 seconds off of the first man professional pole time. So I do not know if you can find an improvement very easily. Yeah, 3/10 drift, even more. Dragon Dark comes to the final corner. It's also not an improvement this time. Might just be beginning his lap time. Anything else going on? Yes, DWH is on a slight improvement. He does need 3/10 at least to get 6th place. See if you can find that time in the final corner. He is 1/10 quicker. Oh, there's a car on the way. That's gonna be an accident. Oh, I gotta blame it on the blue car there. That's Chimera. He was in the way on his fast lap. That was not a good move from him. And we are monitoring what is happening during the races to see if the racing is clean. Let's see, qualifying is over. Let's see if Fentonetti can snatch the pole position from Anders Santel at the final lap. Now he's 4/100 down and he ran a bit wide. I'm not quite sure if he can find the time in the final corner. We will see. He needs a little bit of time. Only if he wins a half a tenth, he's good. Let's see what he can do. He's on an improvement, I think. No, he's not. Just about missed out. Also, no improvement from CIP. I don't know who that is. That's Cypher Knight. See, Dragon Dark not on a lap. Drew the Great, is he still on the lap? I think he is. He's taking very interesting lines, I must say. He is. I think. Oh, he's driving out of the pits. Okay. So for this Academy event, it's Anderson Tell on pole, Fantinetti in second with the slightest difference you can almost have. Albize, the old champion, in third, F7C in fourth, Grease Monkey fifth, Captain in sixth, DWH seventh, Chimera eighth, FFS in ninth, Cypher Knight at 10, Dragon Dark in 11th, Blory in 12th, and Drew the Great in 13th position. Now we'll continue to the race. I am gonna click on retire and spectate and click on the monitor and wait till everyone is readying up. We've got all Audi R8 Quattros, if I'm correct. I cannot see, but I think it's the Audi. Well, it is an Audi obviously, but I'm not quite sure what kind of Audi it is. I forgot. Well, let's see what will happen in the first corner. It's always interesting to see. Oh, we've got a bit of grass in the ground, that's not good. We've got a 13 car grid, not a completely full grid, but it's a very tight first corner, so expect a few cars to run wide. You never know, there might be a very clean field of drivers. That's always the fun part of Academy, you never know what you have to expect. And that's what makes it so fun. Always Zane, no assists, he is a champion after all. Maybe we will see him back on the top soon again. They have to hurry with readying up. They only have 2 minutes, I think. Otherwise you get disqualified if you don't ready up on time. It's quite quiet, I must say. Almost no engine sounds. Very interesting. DWH is running 45 liters and all assists. Oh, yeah, someone forgot to ready up. I think it's Anderson Tell, the pole sitter. Oh, let's not go on that cam. Well, that makes Fantinetti the pole sitter. 5 red lights, and we're off. And oh, and Albizane takes the lead off the line. I think for the rest, everyone got away correctly. Anyone budging up back there? No, all clean to the first corner. Let's go first to the first man, Albizane. Grease Monkey behind, Captain in third. Fantinetti in fourth. Let's see if anything happens in these sequence of corners. Oh, there's a cone on the track that might cause a bit of damage if it hits you in the wrong spot. Captain and Grease Monkey side by side to the final 2 corners in a moment. But Captain takes the second place before that. Fantinetti in fifth. I mean fourth. Everyone is keeping it clean at the moment. Oh, Albizane did get a bit wide, it looked like. And now Grease Monkey and Fantinetti are side by side on the main straight. I think Grease Monkey has the inside. No, he has the outside. Yes, he has the inside. And he takes it a bit of contact there. Grease Monkey is sticking behind. And now a red car, that's F7. F7 is also in the mix here. He brakes wisely. Here's a nice view of this battle at the moment. Oh, it looked like Grease Monkey got a bit wide there. And there's another car going wide there. Ooh, that's almost an accident, but not quite. Let's see, in front, Albizane is building up a small lead. Fantanetti is 3 seconds behind. Grease Monkey, DWH is looking for a move. Got a bit of a bad exit there. Really pushing. Camera. That's Cypher Knight going a bit wide. Dragon Dark there. See, everyone kept quite clean at the start. That's always nice to see. And further in the back we got a move. Drew the Great on Blory, and he did get a bit of curb on the inside and it bounced him into his side almost. Good effort though. If you no longer go for a gap, you're no longer a racing driver, and the gap was there. Let's see if there's any battles going on at the moment. Yeah, it looks like Drew is catching up. No, he's not at the moment. F7 is still sticking behind Fantanetti. Ah, here's a small battle with 3 people. FFS, Cypher Knight and Dragon Dark. Let's see if FFS can make a move here. I'm not quite sure if he can. I don't think so. No, he's way too far back. And meanwhile, the battle for the lead, they have closed right up here. Captain is really pushing. Let's see if there is any battle going on at the back still. Now at the front it's coming a bit up again. 3/10 now. Small lockup from Albizane. And Fantanetti is also sticking behind. DWH went a bit wide there. Narrowly avoided the 50-meter board. And in front there is the battle for the lead. It's all quite close with these cars, and he might have a run down here. He's very close. Albizane brakes a bit too late, it seems. Yeah, he brakes way too late. Oh, that's Captain. Where's Albizane then? Where's my... Hey, wait a minute. Ah, there it is. Albizane has dropped back to first. We might have... Yeah, we missed that. What happened? I have no idea. Well, Fantanetti is in first now, Captain is in second, and Albizane is in third. I've not seen that change. Well, let's just see. Captain runs a bit wide there. Albizane behind. Captain is running a bit wide again. I'm not sure if you can do that on this track without having a penalty. We haven't got any notification of any penalties yet, so I think you can get away with that. Or I forgot to turn the penalty zone, that's always a possibility. Drew the Great is having a dreadful race, by the way. He is 23 seconds behind the leader. So he's having a dreadful race at the moment. Let's see, Fantanetti. Albizane has passed Fantanetti again. You see, I'm not quite good at commentating and directing at the same time. Fantanetti is looking for a way past again. Albizane squeezes him off. He had to brake a bit there, Fantanetti. Oh, Albizane went a bit wide there, and a great move from Fantanetti, and also F7, who is looking on the inside of Albizane, and Albizane has dropped back to fourth. The top 4 captures in one shot. Top 5th, 6 actually. And now, hey, we got a car slowing down. Who is that? That's a black car, is it? That's Captain, isn't it? As you just let everyone pass. They just look like it. Well, anyway, we got a 3-way battle now for the second place. Albizane runs a bit wide and there's contact. There's contact. Captain has spotted a bit. Albizane is in the wall. That's not going well for him. I have to be a bit quiet though. That's why I'm not that enthusiastic. Chimera has some contact with Albizane. Albizane has massive damage. He will have to pit surely for that. So his race went from bad to worse. Let's see. Jude the Great is still, 30 seconds behind almost. So that's not good for him. Grease Monkey and Jude the Great Captain has had a penalty for running wide, I guess. Let's see how much penalty he has. 2 seconds. That's not doing him very well. I'm gonna move sizing up Grease Monkey. Albizane is in the pits meanwhile. Let's see. Looks like DWH might get a bad exit here. Not as bad as I thought. But Grease Monkey will catch up into this corner. We're on lap 8 by the way. We got 30 laps in this race. It will take about half an hour because they are averaging 1 minute lap times. So I think a bit more than half an hour. It might be 35 minutes, so not a very long race. Albizane has dropped back to last. But it is a mandatory pit, so I don't think it will cost him too much. Everyone has to pit either way. But he might have to make a 2-stop now. I don't know. It all depends on the fuel and how the tires work out. See, Chimera is sizing up, no. Grease Monkey is sizing up a move on DWH into the first corner for 4th place, and he takes it for now. Yes, he does take it, and it looks like Chimera is looking at the back as well, and he's also taken that position. So Chimera up to 5th, and DWH went from 4th to 6th in the span of 1 corner actually. FFS is catching up to Dragon Dark in the meanwhile. But this, we will keep our eyes on this group because this is very close. Chimera will size up a move from Grease Monkey. They're all three very close to each other. He's sticking behind. The WH has to break there. We've got another three-way battle here. And also at the front it's heating up. If you have any questions, you can write them in the comments, but I'm not looking at the comments at the moment. Because I have to focus on the race itself first. When it comes down I will get the comments up and I will answer any questions you have. Let's see, Cypher Knight is behind Dragon Dark at the moment. The battle for, well, it's, if you count the blue car with it, it's a battle for 7th. At the back it's actually the battle for 8th if you count these three cars. So we got a lot of three-way battles at the moment. Another one here. It's really hard to catch up with all the action while talking over them. Captain is looking for a move on F7C and he does not get that. Just about. F7 holds on to 2nd place. Got a car running a bit wide. That's Grease Monkey. Chimera can't catch up to him just enough for a move. But DWH certainly can. And he will try to do so into the next corner. I think. Yes, no he won't. He is waiting wisely. Patience is a virtue, and he almost makes contact there. Was a bit slight of contact, but he did well to avoid any further contact. Let's see. Captain is not close enough to F7 this time, or is he? Ooh, he is trying it. See if we got any battles going on in the back. Dragon Dark and Cypher Knight trying for a move, and there's contact. That's a very weird defending move from, I think that is FFS. That was a really weird defending move. I think he didn't really anticipate him being on the inside already, so he just turned into him on the straight. We have to review all the accidents after further notice. Drew the Great has gone into the pits. He's not really up to speed, it seems. This is mandatory pits, by the way, so a lot of new changes for this season. Also for Academy, they have to learn. You can learn right up from the bat how to race with the mandatory pits. Me myself, I have not tried it yet, doing a race with the mandatory pits, so it will be interesting to see in the higher leagues. Let's see if he can make a move here. Cypher Knight on FFS. He is side by side with him, and there's almost contact. He did not make the move though, but it was very close. It looks like Cypher Knight has a bit more pace than FFS, but FFS is really aggressive with defending. But it is working out for him. Captain goes way too wide there. If he's not careful, he might get another penalty. He still has 2-second penalty. Meanwhile, Fantanetti is in the lead with almost 12 seconds. FFS is behind Dragon Dark, but behind that it's Cypher Knight behind. No, I think there's a lap car in the mix, is there? Yes, there is. Albizane is getting lapped by Cypher Knight in a moment. Let's see if he can get out of the way correctly. I believe he will. He's very experienced, so I think he will let him pass, no problem. Albizane must do his best now to catch up. Maybe when the other guys pit, he might have a chance to get back up to speed. Because 11th is not a place he is belonging to. See, in the meantime, Camara is getting closer to DWH, not at the moment. Cypher Knight is trying to get past Albizane. If I was Albizane, I would let him pass on this straight. He doesn't have that much to lose though. He has little use to stay in between them for much longer. Dragon Dark is into the pits. Yeah, only 3 liters of fuel remaining. I think these cars are quite not really fuel friendly. They use a lot of fuel for their car. It is showing that the captain is behind F7, but he's not close enough. It's the gap is now 1.3 seconds. It is staying the same a bit all throughout the race, and Albizane has got past FFS actually. And Cypher Knight is right behind FFS, or he made a mistake. That's also a possibility. No, FFS goes into the pits with 25 liters of fuel remaining. It might just be that he will get the mandatory pits out of the way. We do have a mandatory pits this race. Or his tires are giving up. That's also a possibility. Camara behind DWH, he got a way better exit. And also Cypher Knight behind them. No, it's not. It must be a lapped car then. And Camara is side by side with him. No, he already made the move, did he? Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. I'm not quite sure who the grey and green car is. That's Dragon Dark. He is lapped at the moment. I do not know the liveries out of the back of my head, so it makes it a bit harder to identify the different drivers. It's the first time I've seen them race. DWH comes into the pits as well, as does Captain. Is his name right? Yes, it is. See, Siphonite will take back 6th and 5th position, so he will get back up to 5th. The cars do make a lot of nice engine sounds, and this is also the first time we will see the manual pit stops into play. It looks way more realistic, to be honest, and I think it's a good step up. While Drew the Great, Drew the not so great at the moment, has got himself a penalty of 2 seconds. Oh boy, oh boy. No, I do not want to quit this session. I just want to get the times out of the way. Thank you. Albizane is behind Dragon Dark at the moment. He is fighting back. I almost clicked on quit session. That's not like it should be. No, it's not Dragon Dark. It's Drew the Great. It's also not Drew the Great. I have no idea who that was. It was a blue car, by the way, so it might have been FFS? I don't know. Right, Chimera is also into the pits. Yes, it is. It might have been Chimera then. He's also in the blue car. Albizane behind Dragon Dark? Yes, it is. Getting all a bit mixed up now with the lapped cars, so it's quite hard to keep track of everything. He's improving on his lap time as well, so that means he's really pushing. This is now the time to push, because he already had his pit stop. I'm not quite sure if he can make it to the end with the fuel. I'm guessing he can. And we got normal fuel consumption here, and we've got accelerated tire wear in the lobby settings. Just like the normal championships, I think. See if we can get close to Dragon Dark. FFS also is close. Yes, he is battling with Chimera at the moment. Side by side through the second turn and through the first turn. And Chimera comes out in front of FFS. I see Albizane side by side with Dragon Dark at the moment. He got a better exit from the last corner. And he is past Dragon Dark, and I think he will keep it. Yes, he will keep it comfortably. And already has a 6/10 lead. FFS behind Chimera. While Siphonite is into the pits. And Dragon Dark is not closing up to Albizane. There's a car off at the final corner. I'm not sure who that was. There's 2 blue cars battling. That must have been FFS and Chimera. Grease Monkey is into the pits, the 3rd placed man. By the way, it looks like Siphonite is taking a whole long time to get into the pits. I think he got damage. He might have crashed somewhere. Yeah, I think he has. And I think they're repairing the damage, which takes a hell of a long of a time on Project Cars 2. He comes out again. Must have been a lot of damage then. The ruins of race. Fentinetti, the leader of the race, comes in. I think he will give the lead to F7 briefly, but when he pits, I think we will have a comfortable lead again. Or there has to be something terribly wrong with the pit stop, but I don't imagine that happening because pit stop errors are off. As Fentinetti comes out of the pits again, a very short stop. 26 liters of fuel. That means that Albizane, can finish the race on this fuel, so he might be able to catch back up a bit. See if things are settling down a bit. Let's keep our eyes on FFS and Chimera while I'll get my telephone up on the stream, see if there's any comments or questions. We've got Matty Cake in the chat. Hello there. Higher Racing, DJ Luke, Felix. And I'm not sure if you're a GAVRA member or not. If you're new, welcome. Interesting choice of car. Yes, it is. It's the Academy. It's to ready up people and to see if people are competitive enough to join our main championships. How do I join these races? Well, you can sign up on our website, gavraracing.altervista.org. And it's really easy. You first have to complete or take part in the Academy if you show great pace there. And if you show that you're competitive and can drive cleanly, you will be granted a license. And then you can join the lower tier championships, and when you get a bigger license, you will eventually be able to join the bigger championships like open wheel racing and GT3. Blory, I think it is into the pits. Yes, it is. Blory 1999. Let's see. I'm doing this with one hand now because I'm holding my phone in the other hand. Dragon Dark has lost it. Yep. A bit on the curb, I think. Too much throttle on the grass. Do not go. Yeah, I just wanted to say do not go anti-clockwise onto the circuit, because I did that once on Nürburgring and it didn't end well for me. Formula B at Nürburgring. FFS, let's see if he is getting closer to camera. The gap is 2 seconds now. There's not much battling going on at the moment. I'm doing this with one hand, by the way, so I'm just switching to every car to see if there's something happening. Not at the moment. I think Blory is... yeah, he is lapped by the car in front of him, so he's not battling. Fantasy comfortably in the lead with almost 20 seconds while my phone dies. Yeah, the first step is indeed Academy. Yeah, and this season will probably be dominated by Cashinit, but you never know. Last season was not a very good season for Ferrari B team, but before the last season he has won every GT3 championship we have ever had, so that's 3 championships in a row. And season 2 was almost won by me, which I didn't even think was possible, but I only missed out with 5 points, and there was a lot of places where I missed that, so I still am quite angry on myself about that I missed that out. By the way, we've got a very interesting weather scenario here, because the second weather slot, which is called random, is kicking in. It's starting to rain in the final 5 laps. Boy oh boy, what will happen now? As F7 comes up to lap a car, and he is letting him pass cleanly. That's what we like to see. And Captain is catching up to F7 a bit. 1 second, 2 seconds. I think it's about 1.2 seconds. So he is catching up. GT3 cars with the BRP changes, tire changes with the other bugs screwed it up. That'd be good. There are not really BLP changes because there's not a real way to handle BLP actually. We have not a BLP system. The GT4s are pretty fair. That's also being streamed at the moment, if I'm correct. GT4 is also running at the moment, so if you want to see GT4 you can also get that stream up. Albizane has pitted for the second time, by the way. So did he get damage? Or did he have tire problems? I think he's pitting for the wet tires. I think it's getting too wet out on circuit. He's dropping back to 11 though. Let's see if anyone got any new penalties. Yes, still 2 seconds. I've laid my phone down, by the way, because this is getting quite interesting. The final 3 laps have counted. Everyone is seeming to stay out on the dries. It's actually the weather is actually turned to the thunderstorm. The weather is actually thunderstorm. The worst possible rain scenario you can have. We've had that once at Sakito, Formula C Season 1. That was a chaotic race. And we have had that at Watkins Glen, Formula C Season 2. And we've had torrential rain at Silverstone and Formula B once, and that didn't end well as well. Well, Cyvernite is behind Dragon Dark. They're side by side on the straight. In the rain. Well, this will be interesting. Let's see who is the bravest to the first corner. It is Dragon Dark. But I think Cyvernite might get another chance really soon. It's getting really slippery, you can tell. I think they're still on the dry tires. Quite amazing how they can keep the cars on track. Let's see how Drew, the not so great at the moment, is doing. He is really struggling at these conditions. Cyvernite is behind Dragon Dark again. My phone has turned off again because I'm gonna watch this for a moment. Any questions, I will answer them later. Cyvernite breaks a bit later here. I mean, Dragon Dark breaks a bit later here. Doesn't really hurt him on the exit. Cyvernite gets a full spray of his car in his face. You can really see the thunderstorm kicking in. So this is a real test of driver skill, especially for the Academy group. Fantinetti is still having a lead of 20 seconds or so almost, as he is about to enter the final lap in a moment. He is on the penultimate lap. There's still a battle going on for the 9th place, but for the rest the gaps are quite large. Albizane from pole position, well, 3rd place on the grid I think, to last because of the crash he had earlier in the race. Not a lot of good luck. Let's see if Cyvernite can still do something. FFS is also behind Chimera, the monitor says. They are really struggling in the conditions, I don't blame them. And Dragon, yeah, Glory has gone wide into the first corner and he will lose 8th position. And if he's not careful, he will lose 9th position as well. And Captain has spun and Grease Monkey has moved back up to 3rd. So people are really struggling in the conditions at the moment. FFS and Chimera are now close. The rain is getting a lot... Oh, Fantinetti also had a mistake because he has lost 10 seconds to F7. It's on the final lap, by the way. F7 is still a long way back, but he has lost a lot of time. The captain is off again. Chimera will take 4th place of him. And FFS will take 5th place off of him. So things are really going downhill for Captain at the moment. 6th place for him now. Let's see if Dragon Dark now behind DWH. I don't think he can do anything. Fantinetti and F7, only 5 seconds separating them. At the final few meters of the race. But I think if Fantinetti can keep it straight, I think he will take his first victory in the GAVRA Academy series, which is quite respectable in these kind of conditions. FFS not quite close enough to Chimera, I think. Cyvernite not quite close to DWH at the moment, but Fantinetti comes to the line to win his first GAVRA race. Congratulations! F7 gets second with only 2 seconds difference at the end. FFS, they have already finished, I think. If I'm sure, not quite sure. Grease Monkey comes to the line to get 3rd place, not bad. Chimera and FFS are still battling it out for 4th position. No, they have already finished. Siphonite, and I think he got past DWH, I'm not quite sure. Or are they still battling? It looked like they're already finished. They are still battling. Drew, the not so great, is in the pits. Really weird time to pit. Captain, he has dropped back to last. And Siphonite is struggling in the conditions. As is Dragon. Dragon? Not quite sure. Dragon Dark. FFS behind Chimera, but not close enough. So it will be 4th for Chimera and 5th for FFS. 6th for Dragon Dark. They're all spinning donuts at the first corner. The stands are glitching out a bit. Game figuring out who is where. Fantanetti is in first with a fastest lap of 59 seconds 7. F7 is second. Grease Monkey 3rd. Chimera 4th. FFS is 5th. Dragon Dark 6th. Siphonite 7th. DWH 8th. Blory 9th. Albizane, terrible downfall from him, 10th. Captain from 2nd place to 11th place. Very, very unfortunate for him. Drew, the not so great today, is in 12th. And Anderson Tell has not started the race because he forgot to ready up. Which is quite a harsh penalty for this game, but it is how it is. Now, I'm gonna see what happens in the chat at the moment. It was a really interesting end to the race. If my phone wants to start up, it doesn't want that, so let's see. Anders and Tel, I do not know what happened. I got left in the pits. I think, I'm not quite sure. Did you ready up on the start? Because on the start you have to press ready up to notify that you're ready. If you do not do that, you will get disqualified off the line. So that's probably what happened, but I'm not quite sure. The oversteer bug that killed me. I think a different race. That's about a different race, I think. Really good turnout for Academy, by the way. Yes, it was very close racing and very clean racing. So I am quite happy about that. It looked all quite clean. I am gonna finish up the stream at the moment, by the way. I hope you enjoyed. It was a first time commentary on my own. I'm not quite sure if I will do next week as well. I probably will. Got a really dry mouth now, so I will drink some water and I will end up the stream. So thank you for watching. Let's see, how do I do this? That's how we do it. Right, see you guys next time.